Hey guys! So I wanted to make a video, well, obviously, and there's this tag going around, the My Nail Polish Obsession tags, and since I love tag videos and nail polish, what better video for me to do? So, without further ado, let's get started. And I have a list of questions here, so I'll be looking over. So, I'm going to go kind of out of order because I feel like the first and third answer just kind of require an explanation, because at first I thought, well, it would be the same answer. Why are they asking the same question twice? But I thought about some more, and yes, I have a long explanation, of course. So the first question is, what is your favorite nail polish company? And the third question is OPI, China Glaze, or Essie, which those are all really popular nail polishes. So probably a lot of people, when they read the first question, one of their answer probably, maybe, there's a high possibility that it would be one of the companies in number 3, and when they get to number 3, they're going to be like, well, I already told you, same thing. But I thought about this, and I actually have, using those 3 companies, I have 2 different answers for each. And let's start by saying I've never used any China Glaze nail polish, so it's kind of NA. So it came down between 2. Came down between OPI and Essie. Let's take a stroll. Okay, just a second. Let me find a good one to show you. Just a second. I wasn't planning all this. Okay. So it came down between OPI and Essie. And representing both, this is Ballet Slippers, and then OPI's famous, I'm not really a waitress. So, yes. And for the longest time, I had been like solely an OPI fan. I love OPI, I love their collections. It kind of started, I had some OPI nail polishes before this, but it kind of started with the Espani collection. I was kind of obsessed, and I have quite a few colors from that collection, and I loved like looking at them and going to, I live close to an Ulta, so I'd like go to the Ulta and be like, okay, which ones am I going to buy, and trying them out, and just, I don't know, I was obsessed with OPI nail polishes. I love their collections, I love their range of colors, I love how they're so kind of on trend, and just, they have their like classics mixed in with their new stuff, and it just is a great nail polish company. Then, what happened? I moved, and no longer was I close to an Ulta. And correct me if I'm wrong, but they don't sell the nail polish online. You actually have to go into the store. You actually have to go to the Ulta. And I am close to Sephora, but I've never tried the OPI by Sephora nail polishes. But I'm guessing it's going to be the same. But I don't know. Like, I'm kind of weird about, like, I want all my nail polishes to look the same, so I was only buying OPI. But yeah, I moved, and at the same kind of time that I moved, do you know who started carrying Essie? I'm no longer close to an Ulta, so makes finding my OPI nail polishes harder to find. I mean, you can still get it, but you know, it was all there. So Target started selling Essie, and of course, Targets are much more prominent in around places than Ulta. So I could try out I could try out Essie nail polishes, and Ballet Slippers was the first one I got, and it's just very classic and clean, and you know, they have, of course, their line of soft pinks and whites and just very soft and clean colors. But they also, and I don't have a lot of Essie nail polishes, but I kind of bought more once I got the first one. I liked it, and I kind of bought more, and especially the newer collections and some, you know, blues and grays and just more than just like the pinks. So, okay, which one do I like better? And it's not really what comes down to what I like better, because I really like them both. But currently I've been obsessing over Essie. And to answer the first question, which is what is my favorite nail polish company, I really had to think, which company do I respect more? So I thought about OPI. And OPI has a great range of colors. I love the names. I love their collections. I love that they're on trend. But if you think about it, they're very celebrity obsessed. Think of the Nicole by OPI brand that, you know, did collaborations with Justin Bieber, Kim Kardashian. So it's really the kind of pop culture type of celebrity. You know, they have the Katy Perry line, now Nicki Minaj. So they're very celebrity, trendy sort of company. Nothing against their nail polishes, but kind of how they market the company, the branding of it. Well, Essie, I see is very classic, clean. They don't really do celebrity like tie-ins. They just kind of sell the products on themselves. Now, the nail polish itself, like their collections, while great, they're not as extensive as OPI. Their collections, I think they just do like their, I don't know, like less collections with smaller amounts of product. Still really great nail polishes, but very not as celebrity inspired. And I read an article before that, and this is kind of stereotypical, but it said on the East Coast that people are more obsessed with Essie nail polishes, while on the West Coast it's more OPI. And if you think about it, it really makes sense, because if you think of Essie, you think of something clean and, you know, classic, versus OPI is more like celebrity inspired, so East Coast, West Coast. So when I had to think about my favorite company, I think it comes down to Essie. I just love I love the packaging of it better than OPI, and just the company overall. I think I identify more with the kind of clean, classic look. So for favorite company, I went for this. But for number 3 of OPI, OPI, China Glaze, or Essie, I have to go with OPI. So yeah, that was my long-winded explanation for that. Okay, glitter or no glitter? I like glitter, but if I have to answer this, I'd say no glitter. I like glitter on occasion, but overall, no glitter. When do you change your nail polish? When I'm wearing nail polish, obviously, I change it a few times a week, kind of when I get bored of it, when it starts chipping. I always have nail polish on my toes, which I change not that often at all, more often in the summer, but in the winter I still have it on my toes, but it doesn't get changed that often. But when I have it on my nails, that's something I'm always looking at and gets changed a lot. What's your favorite color on your nails? I have to go with my overall favorite is You Don't Know Jacques by OPI. I just love this one. I think it's everyday appropriate, but it's not like boring. I just love it. So wonderful. Just a brownish, grayish. It's an interesting color, and I love the name of it. You Don't Know Jacques. Darks or brights? This is really seasonal. I love brights in the summer. I love having like pinks and just the brightest color I can find in the summer. But I don't wear really brights, especially on my hands. In the winter, I love to go with a darker color, more muted sort of grays and stuff like that. So this one I can't overall answer. I have more bright colors because those are more fun to buy and like look at, but I don't really see myself wearing them in the colder months. What are you wearing on your nails right now? Right now I'm wearing Carry On by Essie. It's just a very, and the bottle looks a little more brown, but it's like a purpley reddish, just very dark color, and I'm loving it right now. Matte nails, in or out? I don't really understand matte nails. I don't think you need to have like, I don't always like to do a shimmer or like a glitter. Sometimes that can be too much, but I like my nails to still be glossy, but I don't know, in, out, I guess. French manicure. I don't really like the French manicure look. If it's done tastefully, I think it looks good, but sometimes I just think it can look fake and just, ugh. So, for the most part, no. And my last question, or not my last question, but the last question is favorite winter color. And this is one I got recently. It's called Stealing the Scene by Essie. It's part of, I think, like a holiday winter collection, and it's just like a steel color, and I just think it's so pretty. It's kind of a step away from like just a silvery or gold color, but I just think, and I'm thinking like winter, more of holiday type of looks, or like New Year's, so this I love. Anyway, that is the questions. Okay, See you guys soon. Bye!